Hi, welcome to Holiday Treats. My name is Janelle Trowbridge and I will be going over one holiday treat in particular that you can do in your classroom. This treat is called the Pilgrim Hat. It's super easy and all you need are the right ingredients and a microwave. No stove required. Here are the materials that you will need to make this yummy treat. First of all, you need some wax paper. This will be important to set your tasty treat on. This is what it will look like when you tear it out. You can just tear out the strip as big as you need. Next, you will need some fudge strip cookies. These are what they look like. They're really yummy, and this will be the base of your hat. Next, you need some yummy marshmallows, and this will be the main body of your hat. Also, you will need some chocolate chips. It is up to you whether you want to use milk chocolate or dark chocolate. I prefer the Toll House chocolate because it turns out really well in the end. And you will need a measuring cup, only one. I would use about 1 cup, so you can use this if you would like, if you want to be exact. And then the final edible ingredient that you will need is yellow icing. And right after that, you will need a big bowl. It's up to you, depending on how large your class is, how big of a bowl you will need. And I would recommend having a scraper, such as this, to help get all the chocolate off the sides and to get as much chocolate as you can into the bowl and onto your treat. And finally, a large spoon that will help you scoop in. And one little helpful hint for you teachers out there, if you are trying to make this treat, having some toothpicks will really help you not get the hands of your kids or your own hands messy during this. Okay, so first step that you will want to do is to pour the chocolate chips into the cup, and you will want to pour approximately about a cup, depending on the size, how many you want to make. Pour it into the bowl, and then we will go ahead and warm up the yummy chocolate chips in the bowl in the microwave to melt them. Once you have placed it in the microwave, set your microwave for approximately 45 seconds, I would suggest. And once you do that, check on your chocolate chips, see if they're melted. If not, warm it up for about 30 more seconds. So while your chocolate chips are melting in the microwave, you can go ahead and take several cookies out. As you see, it will have one side with chocolate drizzled and one side that is completely covered in chocolate. So you want to make sure that the chocolate side is facing up. So take the cookie, set it down, and set them down approximately about 1 finger to 2 fingers width apart. Okay, now that your chocolate is melted and it should look close to this amount, you will stir it up, make sure it's all nice and even. You can go ahead and take your marshmallow. Now, I would recommend sticking your marshmallow in the chocolate and then taking a toothpick out. Have it ready to dip into your marshmallow when you get it covered with chocolate. Okay, so this is what will happen. You will stick your marshmallow in. I would suggest using this to go ahead and cover it all up in chocolate. Now that you have your toothpick ready, go ahead and dip it in. Try and take it out, twirl it a little bit because it will be drippy, and stick it right in the middle of the cookie. You can go ahead and use your fork to hold down the marshmallow and pull it out, and voila. Okay, so now that you have all of the marshmallows placed in the middle of the cookie, and it is covered in chocolate, you can go ahead and leave it out for a little while, or you can go ahead and use a school refrigerator if there is room and place it in there for approximately 10 minutes. And once that is done, you will check on them and see if they have hardened, if the chocolate has hardened on it, and then you can go ahead and go on to the next. Okay, so now that the chocolate has hopefully hardened, you can go ahead and touch it and see if it looks hard, not too squishy. I have nothing on my finger, so that is very good. So that's a good sign. Next, you will go ahead and take your yellow icing, go ahead and take off the lid, And then you will pick up your cookie and find a flat spot, and you are going to squeeze the icing to make a yellow square on the cookie and the marshmallow. I have to spread it around a little bit, try to make it look more like a square. And there you go! You have your very own edible pilgrim hat.